Greetings, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Retired Alan West, President and CEO of the National Center for Policy Analysis. It may be summer, but June will be a busy month at the NCPA. Our NCPA colleagues in Washington, D.C. will be closely monitoring a number of crucial issues. On June the 29th, we expect the Supreme Court to decide King v. Burwell, which challenges the administration's paying out tax credits to health insurers in 34 states without state exchanges. We've been proposing responsible reforms that Congress and President Obama should adopt as a bridge out of Obamacare in case the Supreme Court strikes down these subsidies. We will issue a comprehensive proposal this month. NCPA Executive Vice President and COO Jackie Pick will be working on a comprehensive survey of restrictions on energy production all across the country, using a map to show bans and other restrictions on hydraulic fracturing. She will also be shopping a 20-point energy proposal that calls for removing regulations on exports of crude oil, liquefied natural gas, and other ideas that can boost U.S. energy production. In other policy and research, David Grantham, a doctoral student at Texas Christian University, has joined the NCPA and is commencing work on research and publications for the NCPA's Financial Crisis Initiative. NCPA Senior Fellow Devin Herrick is working on a report to explain some of the reasons why the prices of generic drugs have been rising in recent months. He is also working on a publication that explains whether the failure of health insurance cooperatives in late December, saddling taxpayers with its unpaid bills, was an anomaly or a harbinger of things to come. NCPA Senior Fellow Pamela Villarreal is researching a new study on the distributional effects of the mortgage interest deduction on various groups. She will identify what income levels benefit the most. We also expect to publish a study by tax attorney and guest blogger Jeff Lerner on his ideas for a flat and simple tax code, and a new publication for the Tax Analysis Center titled Primer on Corporate Taxation by Dr. David Turk of the Beacon Hill Institute. NCPA Senior Research Fellow Lloyd Benson IV will be working on a report on the elimination of the federal gas tax and letting each state handle this tax. He will also be working on a publication on education savings accounts, which have been recently introduced in several states and are the most flexible private school choice option for students. Our Director of Youth Programs, Rachel Stevens, will be attending the National Speech and Debate Association National Championship Tournament held right here in Dallas to adjudicate these debates and educate students and coaches about the excellent resources NCPA provides. And finally, in light of the many questions we receive from all of our followers on social media in response to our Ask the NCPA initiative, we'll be releasing our first video with the first set of responses to your questions next week, the first week of June. So stay tuned. And thank you so much for your support to America's Think Tank.